Thanks for joining us here on 90s Plus on this Monday. I'm 90s Meteorologist Chris Bianchi. If you look at your forecast, it's hot and dry today. Tomorrow we'll cool down significantly, and then as we head through the rest of the week, just some isolated hit or miss storm chances. Those will increase though for us in the mountains. I think we're talking about more storms for us in the mountains later on this week than we are here along the Front Range, that we have some chances for some storms here as well. Overall though, nice view. This is what it's looking like out there at Grand Lake. Lots of blue skies overhead. Those headlines for today: hot and dry, isolated storm in the far eastern plains later on this afternoon and into early this evening. It's windy, there's high fire danger, and it cools down for tomorrow. Now, today could see a stronger storm in the far eastern plains for this afternoon, and that's where we could have that potential for seeing some of those stronger showers and storms for us out there on the far eastern plains. Most of us, even out here from Fort Morgan on east, will not see a storm. It's going to be an isolated storm, though, and if you did see a storm, it would probably be a pretty strong one. A conditional risk for us. The story, though, for most of us today, highs in the low 90s for us here in Denver. It's hot, it's dry, it's breezy. It's like being inside of a hairdryer for today, with those highs running about 10 degrees above our seasonal average. Highs in the 90s and 100s. Eastern plains continuing our just scorcher of a start to the month of June for us here across Colorado, and specifically eastern Colorado. We've just been baking out here for the last few weeks. East Doppler radar, this is what we saw earlier on with that cloud cover that has long since dissipated. That'll give way to that potential for some of those showers and storms after about 3 o'clock or so on the far eastern plains. Specifically, I'd say, again, Fort Morgan on north and east. That's where you have the best chance at seeing that. I would say probably Yuma, Sedgwick, Phillips, Logan, and Washington counties, maybe Kit Carson County as well. Those would be your 6 counties with the best chance at seeing a storm today, and in those 6 counties, that's also where you're going to have the possibility for seeing some large hail and some damaging winds. High wind watch for the far eastern plains, Yuma, Kit Carson, Kiowa counties under that high wind watch until tomorrow morning, and that's where you could see some 60-mile-an-hour gusts. Red flag warning for tonight, including the Denver area and really most of Colorado under this red flag warning that goes through tonight. Winds, starting to see some of those gusts up into that 30-plus mile-an-hour range for us in the mountains. Those winds will shift into eastern Colorado for tonight into early tomorrow. Notice that 61-mile-an-hour gust forecast here by in the Lamar area. That's a sign of some of those really strong winds that we could be talking about. For tonight, it's overall dry, warm, and kind of breezy for us here along the Front Range. Lows drop down around 60. Not as hot tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, highs around 80. So we do get a cold front that drops through tomorrow. That'll bring those temperatures down to about more seasonal levels. Our average high for this time of year is in the low 80s. So when we're talking about these highs that are in the upper 70s and low 80s, they'll probably feel nice and cool, but it's really actually close to seasonal. It's just been so hot all month long. Chance for a storm tomorrow. Most will stay dry. And then for your Wednesday, we'll see some more widespread showers and storms. 7-day forecast. Summer officially begins on Thursday, and it'll feel summer-like with highs in the mid-80s. Around 90 for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the mid-90s for the early part of next week. I mentioned there's been a hot start to June. It is our 5th warmest start to a June on record for us here in Denver. Average temperature about 72.4 so far this month for us here along the Front Range. So top line takeaways, just be careful out there today. Hot, dry, hairdryer weather with those temperatures in the low 90s and some of those gusty winds that'll make it potentially dangerous at times. Number 2, possible stronger storm for our eastern plains. And number 3, we do cool down significantly for tomorrow with isolated storms for probably Wednesday, Thursday. And as we get towards the end of the week, those storm chances will gradually kind of tick on up, especially for our friends in the mountains. We'll have more details for you come up later on today, right here on 9 News. Once again, I'm 9 News meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Thanks for joining us here on 90s Plus. Have a great rest of your Monday.